Tartaria, the empire erased from history. Imagine an empire so vast and powerful that it left architectural fingerprints across the world. Yet today, it's completely missing from history books. What if everything we were taught about the past was a lie? For decades, whispers of the lost Tartarian Empire have surfaced in underground forums, old maps, and abandoned buildings that seem too advanced for their time. Some believe that a worldwide civilization, Tartaria, was deliberately erased. Others claim that a global catastrophe, the Mud Flood, wiped Tartaria off the face of the earth. Was this a real civilization? Why would it be hidden? And is there any truth to these claims? What was Tartaria? Old maps from the 16th to 19th centuries label a vast region of Asia and Europe as Tartary. Mainstream historians argue that this was never an empire, but a general term European cartographers used for poorly understood lands. But some researchers claim that Tartaria wasn't just a region. It was an advanced, global civilization with free energy, massive infrastructure, and technology far beyond what we are told existed at the time. They point to grand buildings with intricate designs, domes, and massive doorways, which they say were part of a unified Tartarian architectural style. Many claim these structures were inherited, not built, by modern civilizations. The Mud Flood catastrophe. One of the most controversial theories about Tartaria is the Mud Flood. According to believers, a worldwide disaster in the 1800s caused entire cities to be buried under layers of mud, erasing much of Tartaria's history. They claim the proof lies in old buildings where ground-level windows and doors appear half-buried. In some cases, excavations reveal entire lower floors underground. Supporters argue that these buildings were not originally designed this way, but were dug out after a massive flood buried them. Some believe this event was natural, while others suggest it was intentionally caused to reset civilization. Skeptics argue that these architectural anomalies are easily explained. They point out that many cities have experienced rising street levels due to natural erosion, redevelopment, or urban planning changes over time. Architectural clues, star forts, and free energy. One of the most compelling pieces of alleged evidence for Tartaria is its supposed architectural legacy. Across the world, similar star-shaped fortresses exist, from Europe to Asia, from Africa to North America. Theorists question how nearly identical structures could have been built across different continents without a global civilization connecting them. Some claim these forts weren't military structures at all, but remnants of a lost energy grid. Another key aspect of Tartaria's alleged architecture is the presence of grand domed buildings and cathedral-like structures in cities worldwide. Some suggest these buildings functioned as energy hubs, harnessing free electricity, an idea closely tied to Nikola Tesla's theories of wireless energy. Historians counter that star forts were simply a military innovation that spread through European colonization and warfare, while neoclassical architecture became popular in the 18th and 19th centuries. Who erased Tartaria? If Tartaria was real, why was it erased? Some theorists believe that after the fall of this empire, a powerful elite conspired to rewrite history, ensuring that future generations never learned about Tartaria's advanced technology and society. They suggest that banking elites, monarchs, and early industrialists may have orchestrated a global cover-up to maintain control over the world's resources and suppress free energy technology. Others believe the cover-up is ongoing, pointing to destroyed historical buildings, rewritten textbooks, and the mysterious disappearance of references to Tartaria after the 19th century. Mainstream historians reject these claims, stating that there is no solid evidence that Tartaria was anything more than a misunderstood geographic term. They argue that all the supposed evidence, maps, old photographs, and architectural anomalies can be explained through known historical developments. Was Tartaria a real lost empire, or is this just another internet-fueled conspiracy? The evidence is intriguing, but mainstream historians insist there is no hard proof of its existence. They say the name Tartary simply reflected old European ignorance of Inner Asia, and that buried buildings, star forts, and architectural similarities all have logical explanations. But does that explain everything? Or is there something deeper, hidden in history? Is it possible that an entire civilization was erased, leaving only scattered clues behind? Or have we simply misunderstood our own past? What do you think?